Davis.
My name is Ken Munoz,
My name is Irene Gobea.
I'm Ace Vargas.
and we represent Holy Trinity High School, and this poem is untitled.
I became a poet because I got tired of drawing my frustration in every notebook I own. I became a poet to relieve the stress of life, life to which I was never shown. I became a poet to let her know how I felt, to see if my words on paper could say more than once from my mouth. She was my star child, and she burned brighter than the sun. I wanted her to know I didn't want her just for her body. I became a poet to tell her sorry, to apologize for all the lies and the waste of her time.
I became a poet because I wanted to live.
To revive a worth in life I no longer had. I was tired of my own self-pity, forming a black hole within me, devouring me into a void darker than the Black Sea with no hope of surviving my reality until...
You should come to the poetry club. It'll be fun.
And damn, they were right. When I was little, I used to write love poems because I thought that's all there was to it. But I've learned that poetry is deeper than that.
Poetry is not dead white Europeans. It is the immigrants of today, the colored kin, the Latin ex familia, the interfaith individuals, the LGBTQPIA all-stars, and all that are unsure of it are accepted. Poet, you are accepted.
Poet family roots run deep because we are fighting our own battles with armor forged from our own strength. We stand united in the same war.
If you must have guns for your revolution, have this rhyming revolver. It will shoot soliloquies and similes as in Chicago needed creativity to survive.
Poetry, for some, is flowing word fluid. For others, it is the concrete of our subconscious. Poetry means the world to me. It untaps the potential to be the best me I know I can be. Poet is revolutionary, but poetry is universal.
Poets revolutionize the old. From the teachings of OGB, there was no weapon stronger than what is written from under one's nose. Mind, genius, the poet genius, the little voice that lives in the ink of your pen and praises poet's soul, saying, save me,
Poet, save me. We, as poets, transcend, break down barriers, and bury our roots to keep us stable and able to be the helping hand to those who need a smile. Like the bullied, abused, and beaten, the ones who are tired of dealing with the streets, and yeah, we know what it's like to have been a while. Poetry is its own first aid kit with bandages so elastic they can stretch from East Side to Wicker Park, from NYC to East LA, from USA, every which way across all other nations. Would it be cheesy to call poetry my salvation?
Poetry saved me.
Days went by, I rambled since my first words slipped out of my mouth since I could socialize, but it took me a while to realize that no one was really listening. I mean, seriously, y'all can't teach a bird how to sing, then tell it to stop whistling. Yelling for 15 years, screaming out words in a jumbled mess, trapped in my own skin prison, until my first poetry club meeting when I realized that poets listen. They snap to your snaps of the world. They snap every time your words make your jaw snap. They clap and they and they ooh. Even when silent, poets listen. Poets listen. Turn noise off. Turn poetry on.